ओए, मना किया ना। Yeah, Ritik, thanks for that notification. Guys, just feel free to share the meet link with your friends in case they haven't joined in or they wish to like be a part of this program, because we would be sharing a lot of details, how exactly to proceed with it and how exactly to do with it. I guess like Nikunj, let's move towards the screen now.
Okay, so guys, this will be interactive session. I hope you will interact with me.
Yeah.
Good evening, everyone.
I'll
So
just give in the intro for 2 minutes. I guess let me take in some time to well in.
okay,
Yeah, perfect. Because I won't be having anything to say in this session. So yeah, let me just jam up the session. I'm hijacking the session. Okay,
okay.
perfect. 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 So guys, like before we proceed in, a huge round of applause for you guys, because you completed the 30 days of Google Cloud session successfully. We had around 220 registrations and 182 people from our college completed it successfully. So a huge round of for not only for you guys but even the entire team of DSC ADGI team, who were actually collective and concisely working towards making this program successful. So special thanks to all of you guys and the entire team. Moving on to this Android study jams. So this is not just a 30 days program, it's a 2 month long program. So feel free to dwell in. Like last time it was kind of just oriented towards, kind of like only our college, but this time even your friends from other colleges who don't have a DSC can also join in. So feel free to share the program link with them. Just don't share WhatsApp link with them, of course, because that's kind of a moderation policy. We won't be like it's another headache for us to actually follow who exactly is in our college and not in our college. So just don't do that. In case your friends do want to join a WhatsApp group, do intimate one of the admins. We could like look into that. What exactly do we need for that? So yeah, plus one. Yeah, yeah, third plus one if you completed GCP, guys. Plus one if you completed GCP. Even I completed GCP.
Me too. Count my blessings.
Anything for free t-shirts, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, you guys are getting free t-shirts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Plus one for free t-shirts. So before we begin, like many people would be having this knowledge of like doubts of what exactly Android Study Jams is. Should we have a prior programming knowledge or not, etc., etc. So how many of you do know programming? Plus one or a minus one? Like you have some prior programming knowledge. It could be like anything. Okay. Okay, Athar. C plus plus. Okay. C plus plus.
Pun intended.
Yeah. I know the pun. You're a dang guy. I know hello world in Python. Okay. I just know zero and one, guys. I don't know programming. I know machine language.
Machine
So
language.
don't worry if you do not know programming languages, etc. Like this, the entire curriculum is kind of focused on people even who don't know programming language can also join in. So yeah, Shamdan, thanks for that. Like we are reconciling on some Flutter options as well. So stay tuned. We have some good news for Flutter and Android guys. You will come to know shortly at the end of the session. So, like, even if you don't have any prior programming language, don't worry, like, there's nothing wrong in it. We have people like tuned in to actually kind of support you and motivate you. So, this time, this program.
input, output, and other things that are basic for any programming language. So then we will learn how to create our first Android app with the help of Kotlin, obviously, and then we will build a basic layout with Kotlin and XML and add a button into it so that we can make a app interactive. We will have get user input then, and you will get to know how you can take the input from user and how you can process it and work on it. Then we will learn about the list view, that is the most basic layout which we can use for the data, showing the data in the form of lists. You may show, you can see this like it has some images and text, and it is in a seats like images and text, then image, then text, and so on. Further. If anybody needs some help or gets stuck anywhere, then I and will help you out anytime, anywhere. We are here on WhatsApp. You can get us.
Don't forget about our Discord
So
as well. We
this
have a
will be
Discord
first
for
app, Dice Roller. This one you will build in the after this course, and then you can move on to the prior course.
Nikunj. Don't forget about our Discord server as well.
Yeah, you can connect with us on Discord too or any social platform.
We are going to connect Dank Memer on it, so don't worry. So no NSFW content on that, guys. So don't think that you're gonna see NSFW content on our Discord bot. Yeah. Plus one for Dank Memer.
So what will you learn in prior programming experience track? Here, our prerequisite as a new programming track, you must know about the language and you must have knowledge about the basic loops, if-else conditions, switch case, and other things that are required for the basic programming language. Then you will build your first app in Android Studio, that is Hello. This is kind of basic. You must have built in the previous track if you have done that, or you if you are directly jumping to this track, then you must do this. Then you will build the interactive app UI, and it will have buttons which can perform some task, or you can process it with the help of data processing, or you can write some code. That depends on you completely. Then we will build layouts, how you can build layout in XML, and what is the use of effective UI, how you can make it more effective, what are the things that Android provide you. You will get to know about these things. Then navigation. Till now, we were talking about a single activity, a single screen that we can see on our phone. But what about if you want to move from one screen to another? Like every app has 2 to 3 screens minimum. Then how you can make it multi-screen and how you can move from one screen to another? This will be covered under navigation section. Then you will get to know about activity and fragment lifecycle. Activity is the one which you can see at the time when you open the app, or anytime if you are seeing a screen, that is your activity or fragment. You will get to know about their lifestyles, how are you gonna create them, or how you can connect with the UI, these things. Then moving on to the architect components like view model, live data, and how you can get these things. You will get to know about these databases and recycler view like SQLite, and how you get make the MySQL query with the help of these, and what are the classes that are required like cursor classes. Recycler view is the effective form of list view, as we talked about in the previous track. Connect to the internet. With the help of connecting, you can make post request, get request like APIs and get the data in the form of JSON or HTML. That depends on you and your API completely. Repository and work manager. In this, you can get to know about how to create a repository, offline cache, background tasks like services and other things. And at last, design for everyone. You will get to know about the styling design, material design, which is the most famous library in Android for designing. So these are the 10 unit, or you can say about the tracks badges that you need to complete for getting the certification from us. The equipment that you need, of course, computer or laptop, but the system requirements are at least 4 GB RAM or 8 will be recommended because Android Studio requires a lot of RAM and it takes a lot of memory. And Android Studio, of course, so you can work on Android, internet connection, and USB cable or Android device. Okay. Now handing the PPT to Sayam. Sayam, will you?
So guys, what is the task for you all? Like uh, you have to get all the batches. And here is the one thing also, like over the Google developer, आपको वहाँ पे एक वो भी मिलेगा, like you can ask the questions from the Google developer only, and आप हमसे भी पूछ सकते हो, and you can ask from the both. So there is a plus point, you can directly connect to the Google developers so that you can easily do that. Okay, and next slide please. So here is one more exciting thing here, guys. Like you can get the certification of completion of the Android development by the Google only, and there is a DSC ADGTM written on it. So it is your gift for the hard work and dedication. Next slide. So guys, it is a fascinating thing come here. Yes, guys, it's from our side. Whomsoever complete this track and make the stunning app, here is the wild card entry chance to be the part of the core team of the DSC ADGITM, in which you get the part to lead the whole team, okay, of the Android, which was developed under the Kotlin, okay.
So like just before you guys like move on, so we are providing a direct entry to our team. Now the thing here is like it's not just like it could be kind of your individual setting or something like that where you're working in individual. The thing is you have to, there are two requirements. One, you have to make your own app. uh, the second thing is like you need to actually complete your badges, the 10 badges to be a part of our team. Now the part of the where the app where you form an app is like you can do it individually, but you can form a team as well. So it's kind of a joint competition. We are still reconciling on what other prize we can distribute apart from our core team. Like we are considering even those options. So consider it kind of an miniature Android hackathon that we are sponsoring for you guys. So there would be prizes. Uh, don't worry, team, prizes are from my side. So nothing has to be distributed from you guys. So that's from my pocket. So like we are considering over that. So feel free, like do join in. We need like Android developers in our team as well. So again, Nikunja and Sayam, like handing over to you guys.
On next slide. So guys, there is a where the best app would be uploaded over the social media handler of the Google. You have to send me the screenshot of your app which was built by you at the end of the 50 days program, and I will be pass it on to the Google, and they will be uploaded to the social media handler of the Google. Okay, friends. So next thing, next slide. Next slide. Sorry, back. So guys, it's all about the track. Now we are going to show the hands-on session. Before going to that, we are taking the some doubts. If you have any doubts related to these two tracks and anything about the Android Study Jam, you can ask it.
Folks, feel free to
Yeah.
like unmute yourself and like interact कर लो यार, कोई वो नहीं है, सब अपने बंदे हैं, like we are from your own college, we are like your own seniors, your own juniors are here, like of course juniors नहीं होंगे मेरे ख्याल से, first year नहीं आया तो second और third year ही होगा, तो feel free to like interact guys, मतलब we are like your own mentors kind of thing, अपने ही बंदे हैं सारे, तो if you have any doubts feel free to,
हेलो, एम आई
yeah,
ऑडिबल?
Yes, yes.
मुझे पूछना था कि मुझे जी शॉक ट्राई करना है इस ईयर, तो मैं अगर इसके साथ स्टिक करूंगा तो ये मुझे हेल्प करेगा?
Yeah, definitely. Maybe there is an program which was run under the Kotlin. You can participate in that also. Like वहाँ पे different projects होते हैं Google के. जब आप वहाँ पे जाओगे तो आप अपनी field search करना. निकुंज,
Yeah, sorry. That was from my side.
you can search the field.
Okay.
There is a presence of the Kotlin in the Android development, so
Yeah.
you can contribute in that.
Okay.
Uday or
Okay.
Nikunj, like you would like to answer that question?
Yeah. So there are many repositories that and many organizations with which you can work on. You can connect with them on GitHub channels or their specific mailing list. You can connect with them or search for their repositories with the help of GSOC archives and search for the projects where you can find many projects for Kotlin and search about like which one you are interested in and
Okay.
which one you can contribute into. See their
Yes.
issues, learn from them, and read out the code. The most
Okay.
important thing if you are going to contribute to open source is learning from code,
Okay.
reading the code. So
Yes.
with
Yes.
the help of it, you can contribute to it easily. There's not much required for the contribution. The tracks are more than anything that you need to contribute.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you can definitely contribute. Even if you start from now, you can search out the project and search about the organizations which you want to contribute in, like
Okay.
NeFOSS, FOSSACIA. These all have Kotlin projects, so you can
Okay.
search of them.
Like anyone else from the team would like to add on to something, or like Uday, would you like to add on, or anyone else? Feel free. So okay, I guess we should proceed.
Hello.
Yeah, Shashank.
Uh, I have a doubt. Like I have decent programming knowledge and experience. So which track should I start first? Like, should I start with the first track or
I
directly
would like to
go to the
take this
second track?
question. So you can start with the prior knowledge track. You can start learning from this one, where you
Okay.
can have these topics. Yeah.
Like you can go to the program website, like we'll share the program website shortly, and you can see if you already know those first topics, then you could, I guess you could skip those topics and directly go towards the second track. That
Okay.
Hey guys, hello.
So,
On
but
the hand,
I don't have any knowledge about Kotlin. So, will it be
don't worry, it
like
is not
simple?
a difficult language. I will show some syntax where you can find the Kotlin and you will get to know about it. It's not that difficult. I will show you just after
Samir,
this.
like, did you had any doubt?
Actually, I wanted to ask something since I think Kotlin is moreover based on Java, I think. So, do we need to have some prerequisites for Java, or can we start, right away with Kotlin?
You can start right away with Kotlin. There is no prerequisite for Kotlin.
Like
It's
there's no hard and fast rule, we already mentioned, like even if you don't have programming language
No,
experiences.
actually, I do have some experience with programming, and actually, I wanted to ask something else. Like, what level do I need to be on? Like, intermediate or beginner or something like that, which works best for me.
beginner is enough for starting. With the prior track or with the new track, you can choose any of them if
Like
you have
we
basic knowledge.
literally start from print hello world, we are
Yeah.
starting from there, so don't worry about what exactly you need and what not.
Oh, okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, the main thing is most of the people think that Android is difficult, but it is only difficult if you are facing errors, and for that we are here to debug them. So you don't need to worry about anything. You can just start your way. We will help you out in any case. Anyone has more doubts?
So I guess just look in. I'll just look into the chat. There was some other doubts as well.
Sure.
Okay. So Madhav is asking if we are new to Android, then you have to start with track one and then track two. I am not new to programming. Nikunj, would you like to take up if we are
Can you
not.
repeat, Harsh?
Yeah, sure. So if we are not new to Android, then we have to start with track one and then track two. If I'm not new to programming, so he's asking from which track should he ask start with if he's not new
Okay,
to programming.
so if you have knowledge about loops, if else conditions, switch case, or basic programming, like you can declare a variable, perform addition, subtraction, and some multiplication operations on it, and get some output, then you can start with the prior track. You don't need to go on new programming track and learn about these. You can directly start with the prior track. It has everything. Just the addition in new track is you will get to know about the Kotlin syntax, and you will get to know about the loops, if else conditions. That's all. Nothing else is extra in new track. I hope that answers his question.
One question is more there, like Sadnan. I know the Flutter is quite well. So should I learn Kotlin?
So
I
again,
know the Flutter is quite well. Should I learn Kotlin? Is this the question?
yeah. So like I'll just take up this question.
Okay.
Again, Shadman, this is something of your own personal choice and your own preference. Because at the end of the day, if you have prior experience in something and you think you can actually dwell into that and you are apt into that, you think you can actually get a job out of it. So go ahead in that field because Kotlin is something we are promoting since Kotlin is rooted towards the Android. Google promotes it, and even we do because you can try out many functionalities of what's exactly inside the phone with Kotlin and not with other languages. So that's the reason we are going with Kotlin and not with Flutter right now. So if you know Flutter, then go ahead with Flutter. There's nothing hard and fast towards it.
I would like to add some points to it. Like in industry, if you are talking about product-based companies, then they generally prefer Android native. And Android native is done only into languages like Kotlin and Java. Java is now an outdated version because most of the recent updates come into Kotlin only, as Google has approved Kotlin as the official language for Android. So you must learn about Kotlin. You can directly go to Flutter too, but Flutter is kind of cross-platform language. Like you can build both kind of apps, iOS and Android. It is not for Android native. I hope you are getting my point. Like Flutter is mainly used by startups, not by the product-based companies. For now, maybe they can use that in future, but not for now. While Kotlin is used in front end as well as back end. Kotlin works in back end too. And many companies use Kotlin as back end language.
Yeah, Shashank, students from other colleges also join us over the program.
I guess that's the FAQ. If anyone else,
One more question, will it work? Rahul Mahajan has asked this. Will it work over the 32-bit system?
okay.
Yeah, it will definitely work, but it may be little bit slow, and you have to means आपके सिस्टम में रैम एटलीस्ट 8 GB या 4 GB होनी चाहिए. 4 GB में एंड्रॉइड स्टूडियो फिर भी वेरी स्लो होता है. 8 GB रैम इज गुड.
Like
Yeah.
a
8 GB.
personal guide towards all the people in college. If you are buying out a laptop when you're in college, go for a 8 GB RAM and a 4 GB graphics configuration at least. Because what I feel इतना होना ही चाहिए, नहीं तो नहीं चलती चीज़ें. You would be trying out different things. You would be trying out graphics sometimes, modeling sometimes, CAD sometimes. So keep at least this much configuration, and most preferably like an NVIDIA GPU. Like, yeah, Nikunj, you could like proceed now.
Can proceed?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay. So now here is the Kotlin code. I think most of you know its output, so let's guess it. Can somebody guess it? Harsh, will you check the comment section and let me know?
Yeah, I don't know programming. I'll try checking out if someone gives the right answer. देख के डर लग
You
रहा है.
can guess
Yes,
it too.
yes.
You can guess it too. You can try.
Print hello world to std out. Okay, okay.
Okay.
बस राहुल is
Any
saying
more
बस अब
responses?
नहीं देखा जा रहा. Okay, so yeah, the answer is hello world, guys.
Yeah. So as you can see, this is the basic
Hmm.
report in Java or any package or any class to print hello world. You just need to write function for fun, and you can start with your function name, that is main. In every programming language there is main function, and then you can start with println. Println is for printing. You don't need to write system.out like in Java. And here is our output, hello world. So in you don't here you can see that we don't need to add semicolon at the end for termination. Okay, moving on to the next code. As here you can see mutable variable or immutable variable. Can anybody tell me the difference between them?
In mutable variable, we can change its values, and in immutable variables, we cannot change its values.
Absolutely correct. So as you said, in mutable we can change and modify its value, and in immutable variable we can't. So val is in mutable variable in Kotlin, and var is mutable variable. You can write it in a var counter equal to 5. You don't need to initialize the data type, or you don't need to set it. It's automatically detected with the help of type inferences. Var counter equal to 5 will also work. Val name equal to Rebecca will also work. You don't need to mention a colon string. It's just for more readability, so that anyone can read and get to know the idea that it is a string variable or it is an integer variable. The most important thing is that when you are writing var counter equal to 5, and after that if you try to modify it into another data type like counter equal to my name, so then you can't do that because you have initialized it with the integer. So you must follow the rules, and it will stay in integer only. You can't change its data type after the initialization. I hope you all understand this. Moving on to the next slide. Here we have if else conditions and switch case. So I hope most of you know about the if else condition. Like if we have score less than 20, it will print low, or less than 70, it will print medium, or greater than 70 or equal to 70, then it will print high because it will come into else case. While in switch, you can see that X is our input. So the user input, according to user input, we will take the case first function, second function, or third function. Which one will be called according to the user input only. Okay, so the more important thing in Kotlin is that differentiates if else condition from other language in Kotlin is that you can use its output as the input for another variable. Like if I write here var counter equal to if scored less than 20 or something else, then the output of if statement will be stored in the variable. I hope you got that. Then moving on to the next slide. Yeah, so handing over to Sayam. Sayam will explain you about this.
Okay, guys. So we are on the hand-on practice. So what we have to do, like, firstly, to initialize whatever we want to do, I want to share my screen so that everyone can see what they have to do to stepping through the programs. Nikunj,
Yeah, sorry.
please turn off your screen share. I want to share my screen.
Okay.
So, guys, when you click over that link, there is an so guys, when you click over that link, there is an two, which we tell, there is a two track, new programming track and the prior programming experience. Okay, friends. So firstly, what you have to do, you have to go there and create your Google developer profile.
Already.
If you have already, that's good. Okay, you have to sign in and make the Google developer profile. Put your name, location and everything. What is your domain and everything here. Please put here your college name. Like we have, everyone is from here. So copy paste this name only so that it's easy to verify you. Select student here. Location where you are from, just delete. So guys, here your file has been made. So guys, what you do, like when you start your course, like new to programming, if you started this. So after completing this, all these batches, what you have to do, not for this prior to programming batch, after collecting all the batches, you have to go to your public profile and here the batch, you have to just mark it as a favorite batch. Okay. These batches, only these batches you have to add it to your favorite batches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till the 10. And after you completed all 10 batches and add it to the favorite one, you have to take the screenshot of that screen and pass it to me. Okay. Or over whenever you have completed that, you have to pass it that screenshot and with the app which you have built in this session. You have to pass it you can pass it to me or over the that group only, and we will get a link. You can pass it to that, but you have to do this. Okay. After collecting all the batches, you have to add to the favorite and screenshot that thing. And what is the next thing we have to do? Now, yeah, how to download the Android Studio. Maybe you already know that, but I will tell you. You have to just write Android Studio over the Google. Okay. Here the first link which appears, you have to click over that. It automatically detects your Windows, whatever you are working over, like Windows 64-bit. You have to just download and install as their simple, whatever you install, like exe, you have to just run that. After running that, it will open like this. Okay. It is the Android Studio. So let me start my new project. It will look like this when you start the new project. You have to select the empty activity for that. you have to select the empty activity. You can select any other activity also, but I am going with the empty activity. Like there is lots of template which was already designed by the Google only. You can select any one of them. Okay, just click on next. Here you can select whatever you want to name your application. Let's go with the default one. Okay, here in the language you have to select the Kotlin. There is one more option of the Java, but you have to select the Kotlin and Min SDK version. What is the Min SDK version? Like this app will be run over the 99.8% of the devices. Okay, Google is already suggesting that 99.8% of the devices this app will be supported. Okay, so just click over the finish. It will start building your project. So guys, here is the new project of Kotlin which was built. Now, let me tell you about the AVD manager. What is the AVD manager? It's a device which was provided by the Google only. Here you can install it on your virtual machine, so that like one emulator will come here of the phone, like I am showing right now. Let me create a new virtual device so that it may be easy for you guys to install it in your PCs. Like you have to click over here. Once again, I will show you. Click over this small icon. Okay. There is showing one already because I already installed it. But you have to create new virtual device. You have to select the phone. Whatever phone you want to run with. I will go with the Pixel 2 only. Then click on next. Then download any of the Android version you want, like there is an R, Q, Pi, whichever you want to install over phone. Okay. After downloading that, just click over the next. Let me download first. I will download 9 because it is supported to everything. Okay. I have already downloaded. Why it is showing me? Okay guys, after downloading it, you just have to put the next button and it will already, it will start the Edge AVD manager. Let me, oh, shit man, it's maybe update, because of update only I have to download it. Because it is already updated in your...
Yeah, I have updated, but I don't use AVD manager much because my system is quite slow.
Until it will download it, like I will pass on to the Nikunj. He will show you how to start with the front end part. Okay, it is 218 MB. Let it be completed, and I will show you back, guys. Okay.
Before starting, I would like to answer a question. Right, someone is asking, is it a full course or it's just basic? So I would like to answer that this is basic. You can stand up on your feet and then you can start walking. After walking, how to run or how to maintain things, that's on your own. We can't explain it to you. Like Android has so many libraries, I can't just tell you how many. Like every day it get updated and every day something comes new. So you can't just learn everything in Android, but you must know how to learn that. If you need something, then how you can learn about it and how you can implement it. That's what needed. How much, Ritik, can you explain how much, what?
Okay, I just want to ask you, how much time will it take to complete the whole course, including both the tracks?
Okay, including both the tracks, it's almost a month if you are really a beginner. But if you have some prior experience, then it will just take 15 days if you are devoting yourself to Android.
And one more thing, guys, like if you think like exams are coming up, exams are in towards the end of January. So don't worry that exams are gonna like constrain you guys from doing this program. So exams are not happening in December. So
True, यार
first step
ये
is
सब ऑफलाइन ही लेंगे दिमाग so
एग्जाम्स का
moving
टेंशन ना लो, चिल करो, स्किल सीखो और मजे करो. Yeah, Nikunj.
So moving on to the front end part, I will show you. Do let me know, guys, if you need anything else that I need to show you, or if you have some demands. Like this is a basic project where we have main file, as you can see. Like this comes under Java folder, and here you can see com.example.kotlin layout. You can shift from Java to Kotlin easily, or Kotlin to Java. They both can support in single project. Like if I try to make the Java class in this project, then you can do that, or you can use that class in this project too. There is no hard and fast rule, so you can use. And after resources folder, let me just comprise everything, and then let me show you so that you don't get stuck anywhere. So here is project folder, first of all, that you will see. After that project, you need to go to Android folder. When you will go to Android, here is our app folder. You just need to open that. And here is our resources folder. Resources means your layouts and your XML files and your images, everything that you need to see on your screen. That comes under resources. And Java has code, that is your coding classes and everything that you code. Okay, so here is our main class, and if I need to go to layout, so here we have drawable and layout. We will go to layout so that we can see our main activity. So as you can see, this is main activity and this is activity main. They both are connected with each other. So I am currently making the layout of this one. Okay, so if I am using this, like if I am opening this one, this screen, then you will get to see this layout on the app. Okay, so there are two to do the front end work here. I will show you both. Like you can drag and drop here, or you can simply code it, like text view and image view and buttons. So I will first show you the text view, or drag and drop method. Like if I need a text view or something like that, I will just search for it, text view, and here it comes, and I will drag it over here, just put it here. Okay, now it is added here. Here are all the properties for this text layout, and you can change the text here. Like my name is Nikunj. Okay, so if I press enter, here you will see, here comes my name is Nikunj. Here I will provide the ID. ID is needed because when you are using this, like you are providing the functionality to this text view, or changing this text, or using it in your code. So you must call it with the help of your ID. Like I will write here, yeah. So after this, I will add text view, name it text equal to, that will require a class, so I will just alt enter. Okay, I will call find view by ID. As I said, my Android system is quite slow, so it will take some time and it will recommend you things. I will just wait for it. Till then, I will show you the layout. So yeah, you can call with the help of this, and I will provide here the ID, text, enter. I can change the color. Here attributes, I will choose the text color.
Sorry for interrupting, Nikunj, but I think we should save the rest for the next session.
Okay,
Let's wrap
so,
up.
okay, just let me tell about the code part.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, so here you can see that button, we have the ID, layout width, and you can just constraint. I'm using here constraint layout, so you need to add these things. Like you are attaching it with the help of these threads, and it will hold the our text view or any other views that are present, so that it will stay on the screen at that specific location. I hope you get that. You can give the reference like if I am using right to right, then I can give here the ID of something. Like I have text first, so I will use text here. As you can see, we have the recommendation of text, and it will come over here. Okay, so I think that's the intro session. So we can wrap up here. Handing over to Harsh.
Yeah, yeah, thanks. So yeah, guys, like that's towards the end of today's session. Thanks for joining in. Thanks Sayam and Nikunj for organizing this exciting session, keeping the motivation high because how tough job it is. Like I have to watch motivational videos to keep my team motivated, and they guys are motivating you now. So yes, can I start the program now? Yes, go green. Go ahead with the program.
Uh,
Just share.
Let me share the link over here only, and I will also share it over the WhatsApp group also.
Yeah, we'll even share it over like a WhatsApp group. We'll add it in the group link description as well. So you could like just take it in from there when it comes to that. So don't worry
Guys,
about that.
that you can't do this because
Mm-hmm.
motivate you, but never get demotivated. We are here for you. You can ask for help. We will help you out, even if this is a basic thing like you can't create a variable. We will help you out. So don't worry about that. Nobody will judge you. Just keep motivation out.
Forget variable. We'll make a robot. Don't worry. So yes, we do have robotics people. Ritik is going for Ian, I guess. So he is doing.
Hey, me too.
Yeah, yeah. I guess the same.
All the best.
Thank you. But
Thank you
I don't
guys.
think we are like starting robotics part in DSC2.
So stay tuned for that. We never know what can happen, what cannot. So yeah, there are other people as well who are taking into that. So we need a healthy competition, right? So like pun intended.
Yeah, let's keep
चिल्ला
it a
चिल्ला
secret.
कर सबको स्कीम बता दे. No, no.
Let's keep it a secret.
Let's keep that a secret.
And yes, you can invite your friends too for this program, like we said earlier. Outside participation is allowed this time.
Yeah. So in case like your friends want to join in or something like that, just send in the Discord link to them. Not the WhatsApp group invite, because monitoring over WhatsApp group is something that's a kind of a headache for us. Because if someone posts in something on WhatsApp group and we don't know whether he's in college or not, so that's kind of a serious issue for us. Because over a past experience, we have had a photo bombing session in one of our groups. So we don't want such kind of accidents to be repeated where people join in and photo bomb the groups. So just to ensure that sanctity, we are doing this. Baki, we're gonna have like 3 to 4 more sessions. We'll ensure this program gets completed by even more people. This turns out to be more successful. Baki, thanks for joining in, guys. Thanks to the entire team for like organizing this. From
If any of you have any doubts, you can ask right now.
Yeah, one doubt is there, like should we make our profile public or not?
What profile?
Maybe there is a Google profile. Till now, there is no update by the Google like you can do public or not. So till now, there is only private account which was given by the Google.
We will also confirm it in group
Yeah,
itself.
we'll get in touch with the people. We'll just get in touch with Google and over that. What exactly to be done over it? Don't worry about that. So just make in a Google developer profile. It's more of like your Quick Labs profile, guys. So Google is just starting their Google developer profile. It's in a beta stage right now. So do make
Yeah,
it.
this is right.
Yeah,
Public पे तो show off करने के लिए.
yeah. Show off करो.
Brag करो यार LinkedIn पे. Tag करो हमें. Go on.
Tag Google, tag DSC ADGITM, hashtag DSC ADGITM on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn,
You
at the
can
rate
tag
DSC
Android Study
ADGITM.
Jams too.
Yeah, hashtag Android Study Jams, Google Developers India, and developer student clubs as well. So we are there. You might get a chance to featured by them in case. Yeah, I guess we've missed the featured part. Like the ones who like make the best app are featured not only by us
No, Sam told about that.
Google
Sam
India.
covered
I
it.
guess in case someone missed that, I'm just re-mentioning this
Yeah.
that if your app is like the best out of the best in the entire DSC India, because the DSC is around 200 colleges. It's a 200 colleges competition as well. So it's gonna get featured by Google India on their profiles, and your profile is going to be featured by them. So take it as a healthy competition as well, because you're not only representing yourself, you're representing the entire DSC ADGI team over here. So feel pride in this, guys. Moreover, it's the Pride Month, I guess.
स्टार्ट करो यार एंड्रॉइड से स्टार्ट करो मजबूरी में स्टार्ट करो बट आगे मजा आएगा देखते जाओ
शुरू
You
मजबूरी
will
में
get
किए
it.
थे, आगे मजा आ रहा है. So yeah, that's it from you guys. Like anyone else, like Ritik would like to conclude this session.
No, let's wrap up.
No.
It's long.
Okay, I guess people are tired. Okay, guys, thanks for joining, and you may leave now. The rest of the details to be updated over WhatsApp group, EOD today or tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining. The team could like stay for a few minutes. The rest people can leave.